Hey folks, it's me, Brian, and this is what I'm drinking tonight. I'm having Sierra Nevada's Oktoberfest Festbier. Here's what the can looks like. It is 6% alcohol by volume, and this year it is a collaboration with the Gutmann, Gutmann brewery in Germany, which has been family owned since, or brewing since 1707. Might be family owned, I forgot. But Sierra Nevada is family owned, operated, and argued over, according to the label. And it is from the Sierra Nevada Brewing Company in Chico, California, and Mills River, North Carolina. Now, I had this beer last year, but it was a different collaboration. It was a collaboration with a company started with a K, like Cure Beer, Cure Wire, or something of that sort. But this year it's the Gutmann Brewing Company. So let's crack this one open and see if this Festbier is any good. Let's give it a hard pour. So I've given it a hard pour. It is a very pale colored concoction with a great deal of head, a white foamy head with a little bit of bubbles, well, mini bubbles, a lot of carbonation, I don't know if you can see it. A lot of carbonation. Great deal of head. Let's give it a sniff. Has that lager smell. Earthy, mossy, grass. Now see, that's my cat right there, if you just heard him being a very bad boy, scratching up my furniture. All right, if you're going to play like that, then you're going to be on camera. I'm going to shame you. Don't you scratch my furniture. Do you hear me? You can interrupt my videos, but don't scratch my furniture. Sorry for the interruption, folks. Where was I? So yes, it's very, it has some grassy notes, earthy notes, any, the things that you expect from lagers. Not getting a lot of fruit, but a lot of grassy notes. So let's give it a taste. If it wasn't any more appropriate than it is right now. Prost, my friends. So let's start with the mouthfeel. I would say it's like light to medium body, kind of in between the two of them. It is carbonated. It has a slight malty taste, very slight, and a decent bitter back end. Like if I were to compare the two, probably more bitter than not. It has a kind of reminiscent, and I don't know if I'm being swayed by a review I saw about the product last year, and this is in my head, but it has a like a Pilsner-like taste. It's like a heavy bitterness that you don't get in ordinary lagers, but you get with Pilsners. But it's not like the IPA bitterness. So I would say that it's a very balanced beer. You don't get any more flavor than what you ordinarily get in lagers, with the exception of that like slightly maltiness. So it is not extremely flavorful, but enough. Enough if you like drinking lagers. Let's give it another taste. Yeah, it's a decent beer. I like this beer. When it comes to Oktoberfest and Marzen versus Festbier, I always like the Marzens better. But I like the Festbiers also. Forgive me if I'm saying any of this, if I'm pronouncing any of these words incorrectly. Um, but it's a decent beer. I'm enjoying this beer. This is something that I would not turn my nose up at. This is something that I would actually, ask for. If I was at a party and they were serving this, I'd say, "Oh yeah, I'll have that." You know, um, can't remember how I thought about the Fest beer last year. I'm gonna have to go back and check my own video. But this one is good, the 2024 edition with the Gutmann Brewing Company. So if I'm ever in Germany, um, again, because I was there once on a layover. If I'm ever there again, I'll seek them out because I think they've done a good collaboration. And if you ask me, they probably told them the recipe that it's more Gutman than Nevada. But I'll check them out. So how would I rate this? I'm gonna give it a pretty good rating. I'm gonna give it an 88 out of 100. It's a very I like the bitterness of it. I like the carbonation of it. And I like the slight maltiness, so it's not too sweet. And it is 6% ABV, so I like ABVs. I like ABVs. Yeah, I mean, if you don't like a malty taste, maybe this is not for you. But if you like a slight malty taste, not over the top, and you like a good back end bitterness, this is the product for you. So with that, I've drank half of it, and I'm just gonna finish this one off because that's what I do. Stay safe, stay sane, and I will see you on the next video. Would you like to scratch? Would you like to scratch again? Because I did not appreciate that. Do you want to say goodbye? Do you want to say goodbye? Say goodbye to the folks. Say goodbye to the folks. I'm not going to eat you.